desktop, and then you could upload it to YouTube or wherever you're gonna, or to
better.
Google or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's start. So do you guys have access to Spotify?
Yeah, I'm all loaded up. I'm ready.
Okay, good. Yeah, because there's no way to really do good music with it. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you when to press play, and we'll all press play at the same time, and then we'll go from there. Okay? All right, so let's press play. And let's start off in a hands and knees in position. And a tabletop. We'll inhale as we look up at the ceiling. Exhale, looking down at the navel. And inhale, looking up. And exhale, looking down. And inhale again, looking up. And exhale, looking down. And then coming to a neutral spine, we'll take our left arm forward, our right leg back. Inhaling here. Exhale, bringing elbow to knee. Inhaling back out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhaling back out. Exhale, the left arm comes around, grabs hold of the right ankle, kicking the foot into the hand, getting a quad stretch here. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Slowly releasing the palm and the knee back down to the mat. Taking the right arm forward, the left leg back. Inhaling here. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhaling back out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhaling back out. Exhale, right arm around, grabbing hold of the left ankle and kicking the foot into the hand. Again, getting a nice quad stretch. And slowly releasing palm and knee back down to the mat. And just taking your knees far apart, coming into a wide-legged child's pose. You'll inhale here and exhale. Walking your hands over to the left side, inhaling here, getting a nice stretch in the side of your body. And then walking your hands over to the right side, feeling a stretch in the left side of your body. And then bringing your palms back forward, coming back to a tabletop position, just tucking your legs under and coming into a downward facing dog. Just really pedaling those legs out, releasing the calf muscles. And taking several breaths here as we slowly warm up. On an inhale, shifting forward into a plank pose. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Couple more like that. Inhale forward to a plank. Exhale, downward dog. And last one, inhale forward to a plank. On an exhale, you're going to take knees, chest, chin down to the mat. Inhale to a baby cobra, looking up at the ceiling. Exhale, coming back to a downward facing dog. On an inhale, you're going to bend your knees, looking forward, and just walk your feet to your hands. Coming into a forward fold, maybe grabbing opposite elbows into a ragdoll position, swaying back and forth. Releasing the palms down to the mat. You're going to inhale as you slowly come all the way up, reaching those arms up overhead, gazing at the ceiling. Inhaling here and exhaling, palms to heart center. And coming into our sun salutations to warm up our body. Inhale as the arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walking back to a plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale to baby cobra, upward facing dog. And exhaling back to a downward facing dog. Inhaling through your nose. And sighing out through your mouth. On an inhale, bending your knees, looking forward, walking or hopping your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the arms come all the way up. And exhale, coming right back down to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, either walking or jumping back to a chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog or baby cobra. And exhaling back to a downward facing dog. Inhaling through your nose. And sighing it out through your mouth. On an inhale, bending your knees, gazing forward, walking or hopping feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, the arms come all the way up. And exhale, sitting back in chair pose, Utkatasana, coming to sun salutation B. Inhaling here. Exhale, folding over those legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, either walking or jumping back to a chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog or baby cobra. Exhaling back to a downward dog. Right away, taking that right leg up. Inhaling here. Exhale, right foot between your hands. Left foot comes down to a 45-degree angle as you inhale, coming up into warrior one. Breathing here and exhale. Inhaling here. Exhale, taking your hands, interlacing them at the base of your spine, taking a slight back bend as you slowly fold forward into your humble warrior. Inhaling here, really focusing on your breath, just meditating on the flow and the breath today. And slowly coming back up, releasing the arms, coming all the way back down, coming back to a plank. Inhaling in plank, exhale chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. And exhaling back to a downward dog. Right away, taking that left leg up high. On an inhale, exhale, left foot between your hands, coming into a warrior one. Inhaling here, really feeling a stretch in that right hip flexor. Exhaling. Next inhale, interlacing the hands at the base of the spine, opposite pointer finger on top, taking a slight back bend here, then folding to the inside of that left knee, arms up and over. Remembering to breathe in these poses. Inhale, slowly coming back up. Exhale, arms up overhead. And bring your hands around the left foot, coming back to a plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhaling back to a downward facing dog. Taking 2 long breaths here. Inhaling through your nose. And sighing it out through your mouth. Again, in through your nose. And out through your mouth. On your next breath, on an inhale, bend your knees, gazing forward, hopping or walking feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, the arms come up to Utkatasana. And exhale, folding right again over those legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, coming back to a chaturanga or plank. And meeting in chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. And exhaling back to a downward facing dog. On an inhale, the right leg comes up. And we're going to bring our right knee to our right elbow, engaging our core. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right knee to nose and holding here for a couple of breaths. And then planting the right foot between your hands. This time rising to a high lunge, that left heel remains lifted. And gazing forward and up. Slowly bring your hands to your heart center. And pushing off on that right leg as you come into a warrior three. Hands at heart center, balancing on that right leg. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Hands come down to the mat, coming into a standing split. Inhaling here. And exhaling. You're going to inhale as you bring your left hand to your left hip, twisting and opening up towards the left as you come into your Ardha Chandrasana. The left arm comes up, gazing at those left fingertips. Bending that left knee, grabbing hold of the left ankle with the left hand, coming into your bind if you wish. Maybe trying to bring your right hand to your heart center. And slowly releasing the bind, opening back up. Bending the right knee as you come into your warrior two. Gazing over that right middle finger. Inhale as you reverse the warrior. Exhale, coming into extended side angle, just dancing the warrior. Inhale, reversing the warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. And inhale, reversing the warrior. Straightening that right leg, coming into reverse triangle. Exhale, shifting your weight forward, coming into your first Trikonasana. Right hand to the right foot, gazing over that left fingertip. Keeping a micro bend in the right knee. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Squaring off your hips, you're gonna fold over that right leg for pyramid pose. That left foot could come in a little bit. Inhale as you slightly look up. Exhale, folding over that right leg. And slowly you're gonna bring your right hand to your right hip. You're gonna twist and open for reverse triangle. Feeling a deep stretch in that right IT band. Right hand comes back down to the mat, bending the right knee and coming back into a three-legged down dog. Inhaling here, exhaling. Inhale to a three-legged plank. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga. Both legs come down in upward dog. And exhaling back to a downward facing dog. On an inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left knee to nose. And then slowly releasing the left foot between the hands, coming into your high lunge, gazing up at your fingertips, feeling a deep stretch in that right hip flexor. Inhaling, exhale, hands come to heart center, slowly pushing off that left leg, coming into your warrior three, balancing on a strong foundation on your left leg. Releasing those palms down to the mat, coming into a standing split. Inhaling here and exhaling. On an inhale, the right hand comes to the right hip, slowly twisting and opening towards the right, gazing over those right fingertips. Again, maybe bending the right knee, grabbing hold of the right foot with your right hand. Maybe bring that left hand to your heart center. Listening to your breath. And slowly opening up if you're in the bind. Coming to bend that left knee, coming into your warrior two. Gazing over those left fingertips. Inhale as you reverse the warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reversing the warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. On an inhale, reversing the warrior again. This time straightening the left knee. And slowly on the exhale, tilting forward. Left hand to the left foot as you come into Trikonasana. Right arm up, gazing at the right fingertips. Breathing in through your nose and sighing out through your mouth. Squaring off your hips, the right arm comes down. Bringing that right foot in a little bit. And slowly on an inhale, looking up. Exhale, folding over that left leg. Coming into your pyramid pose. Feeling a stretch in that left hamstring. And bring your left hand to your left hip. You're going to twist and open towards the left. Left hand comes back down. Bending the left knee, coming to your three-legged down dog. Inhale here and exhaling. Inhale forward to a three-legged plank. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhaling back to a downward facing dog. We're going to come down to our forearms, coming into a dolphin pose. Inhale, bringing the right leg up. Exhale, right leg down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left leg down. And slowly shifting forward, coming into a forearm plank. And then coming onto your right forearm as you open up and coming into side plank pose, but on your right forearm. Kind of preserving the wrist for a little bit. Gazing up at that left fingertips. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Coming back to a forearm plank. Shifting over to the left side. As your right arm rises up. Coming back to forearm plank and slowly planting the left palm into the mat and then the right palm. Coming back to plank and then coming back to a downward facing dog. Pedaling your legs out, taking 3 long breaths here. Inhaling through your nose. Sighing out through your mouth. In through your nose. And out through your mouth. On an inhale, bending your knees, gazing forward, hopping or walking your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the arms come all the way up. And exhale, sitting back in your chair pose, Utkatasana. Hands come to heart center as we take a twist over to the right. Inhaling here. And exhaling, maybe opening up those arms. Or if you have a side crow at this point, maybe planting your hands. Using your left tricep as a shelf, slowly tilting forward into your side crow. Wherever you are, if your arms are open, coming back to your arms at heart center, and then slowly folding over your legs, coming into a forward fold. Bringing your palms underneath the balls of your feet. You can always bend your knees. Rocking forward and back on the wrist crease. And then slowly releasing the palms underneath your feet. And coming back into chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhaling here. Then exhale, hands come to your heart center as you twist to the left. Again, taking any variation. So staying with your hands at the heart center. opening your arms or coming into that side crow. Bring your hands back to heart center. Slowly folding over those legs. Inhaling through your nose and sighing out through your mouth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walking or jumping back into a chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, back to a downward facing dog. Right away on an inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Bringing it over to the left elbow, down to the left wrist, over to the right wrist, back to a three-legged down dog. Inhaling here. Exhale, we'll do it one more time. Right knee to right elbow, over to the left, down the left wrist, over to the right, back to a three-legged down dog. Inhaling here. Exhale, right foot between your hands, back heel comes down, coming into your warrior two. Inhale, reversing the warrior. Exhale, coming into extended side angle, right palm on the inside of the right foot, arm up and over the left ear. Holding this variation for one breath. Then if you want to take your right arm underneath, coming into the bind, left arm up and over, grabbing for your left fingertips or your left wrist, gazing over that left shoulder. Inhaling here and exhaling. We're going to bring that left foot in to meet the right if you have the bind. If you don't have the bind, you're just going to come right up into a tree pose. If you have the bind, taking your bird of paradise, you slowly bring your weight into the left foot, rising up. If you have tight hamstrings, maybe staying with your leg bent, maybe trying to bring it out and open to the side. If you fall out of it, just coming back into it or taking a tree pose. Then slowly bringing that right foot back down, stepping the left leg back, and opening those arms. Bringing both hands to the inside of that right foot. The right foot slides over to the edge of your mat. Your left heel comes up, coming into your lizard pose, either staying on the palms of your hands or coming to your forearms. Inhaling here and exhaling. You're going to release that left knee down to the mat. I'm going to take your right arm up and over as you bend your left knee, taking hold of your left foot or ankle with your hand, coming into a nice stretch, gazing over that right shoulder. Slowly releasing that left foot, hands come back down. You're going to come to the palms of your hands now. You can either take an arm balance from here, coming into your Ekapada Kunjanasana, or come right back down to a downward facing dog. So you're taking the arm balance, slowly shifting forward, balancing your legs, maybe coming into your chin stand. And kneading back in downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and sighing out through the mouth. Remembering to hold no judgment today at all. You're here on your mat with some friends, just trying to relax, stretch it out, forget about the world around you for a brief moment. On an inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow, bringing it over to the right, down the right wrist, over to the left, back to a three-legged down dog. Inhaling here, exhale, left knee to left elbow, over to the right, down the right wrist, over to the left, back to a three-legged down dog. Inhaling here. Exhale the left foot between the hand, the right heel comes down, coming into your warrior two. Gazing at those front fingertips. Inhale as you reverse the warrior. And exhale, coming into your extended side angle pose. Starting with your right arm over your right ear. Gazing underneath that armpit. And if you want to take the bind, the left arm comes underneath, right arm up and over, grabbing hold of the fingertips or the wrist. Gazing over that right shoulder. So feeling a nice chest opening here. If you have the bind, maybe walking that right foot in to meet the left. Otherwise, coming into a tree pose with your left leg. Slowly rising up, maybe straightening that leg. Slowly bending the left knee again, releasing the left foot down. Right foot comes back into a side angle pose. Teeing open those arms. Inhaling here. On an exhale, both hands to the inside, that left foot to the side. Either staying on your palms or coming to your forearms for a lizard pose. Feeling the stretch in your hamstring and your hip flexor. Releasing that right knee down to the mat. Left arm comes up and over as you bend your right leg. And slowly taking the foot as you come into a quad stretch. Gazing over that left shoulder. And then slowly releasing that foot. Again, you come to the palms of your hands, come straight back into a downward facing dog. We're coming into the arm balance and then into your chin balance, tilting forward, coming into Ekapada Kunjunasana. Maybe your chin comes down to the mat, coming straight up. Slowly floating back into Chaturanga. Meeting in downward facing dog. Either taking a couple of breaths in down dog or meeting in child's pose. Inhaling here and exhaling. Trying to find ways today that you can be compassionate towards yourself. How can you be easier on yourself? How can you make the days seem more tolerable, more doable, enjoyable? And how can you extend this compassion from yourself to others? And if you're in child pose, coming back into a tabletop position. Inhale as you look up at the ceiling. Exhale, tucking those toes under, coming back to a downward facing dog, pedaling those legs out. Inhale forward into a plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. And exhaling back to a downward facing dog. On an inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, the right foot between your hands, coming into your high lunge. And looking up at your fingertips. This time you're going to take your left arm underneath your right, so coming into eagle arms. Extending those elbows out in front, feeling a nice stretch in your shoulders. Inhaling here. On an exhale, pushing off that right leg, coming into eagle legs. Left leg over the right. Maybe folding over. Remember to extend those elbows out in front to maximize the stretch between your shoulder blades. We all store tension there. And then the left leg comes back behind you, coming into warrior three with eagle arms. Then releasing the arms down to the mat, coming into a standing split. You're gonna inhale as you take your right hand to your right hip, twisting and opening, taking the right arm up, coming into reverse half moon. Inhaling here. Exhale, the left leg comes down, so you're coming into a twisted lunge, gazing at the right fingertips. Exhaling here. Slowly, you're gonna shift over onto your left leg, bringing your right leg on top of your left, coming into side plank. Again, taking any variation, maybe coming into a tree, maybe grabbing those peace fingers around the right big toe, wherever you are. Slowly, the right hand comes down to the mat, coming into a plank pose. Inhaling in plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog, exhaling back to a downward facing dog. And taking a couple of breaths here, sighing it out. On the next breath, inhale as you take your left leg up, exhale, left foot between the hands, coming into your high lunge. Inhaling here. On an exhale, the right arm comes underneath the left, coming into your eagle arms, elbows away from your chest. Tilting forward, taking that right leg over the left, wrapping once or twice, elbows away from the chest. Slowly shifting forward, folding over, remembering to breathe. And then taking that right leg behind you, coming into a warrior three with eagle arms. Inhaling here and exhaling. And then slowly releasing the palms down to the mat, coming into your standing split. On an inhale, left hand comes to the left hip, twisting and opening up towards the left. And then the right leg comes down, coming into your twisted lunge, gazing at those left fingertips. Inhaling here. On an exhale, coming onto that right outer foot, coming into your side plank variation. Left leg on top of the right, coming into your tree. Or taking hold of that left big toe with your peace fingers and extending your leg out. And slowly the left palm comes back down to the mat. You can either come right back to the downward facing dog or taking that vinyasa. Chaturanga to upward facing dog, back to a downward facing dog. Inhaling here and exhaling. Again, the forearms now will come down to the mat. This time you can either take the right leg up and then the left leg, or if you have a forearm balance, that you can safely practice coming into your forearm balance. Or fall on your face. If you've done forearm balance by kicking up on one side, then practicing kicking up on the other side. 3 kicks on each side. Meeting in child's pose when you're done. Inhaling here and exhaling, sighing it all out. Inhaling again and exhaling. And slowly coming back to a tabletop pose. And tucking those back toes under, coming into your downward facing dog. On an inhale, bending your knees, gazing forward, and walking or hopping feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale as those arms come all the way up. And exhale, bringing hands to heart center. Releasing your palms by your side, open. Closing your eyes. Taking some deep breaths here. And inhale as the arms come up and the eyes open. Exhale, coming into chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhaling here. Exhale, bringing your palms down to the mat, knees open, coming into your crow pose. Tilting forward. If you want to try straightening your arms, coming into crane pose. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Taking one more breath. Maybe shooting your legs back to chaturanga. Or meeting in chaturanga, inhale, upward dog, and exhale back to a downward facing dog. On an inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, right foot between your hands, slowly paralleling your legs to the side mat. So coming into a wide-legged forward fold, palms directly underneath your shoulders. Inhale as you look up. Exhale, trying to bring your head down to the mat. Then inhale, slowly looking up. Exhale, bring your head down to the mat if you have an inversion practice here, coming into your tripod. And in our tripod, we're going to do some core work. So coming into your tripod, from here, maybe your legs come to a straddle position. Bringing them down halfway, closing the legs, bringing them up. Straddle position, down halfway, closing your legs, bringing them back up. So engaging the core. Last time, straddle, down halfway, closing the legs, back up. Slowly coming down to a straddle and lowering all the way down to your mat. Inhaling here. On an exhale, walking your hands over to the right foot, so getting a nice side stretch here. Maybe trying to bring your nose to your knee. Inhaling here again. Exhale, walking your hands over to the left foot. And slowly bringing your hands directly underneath your shoulders once again. Inhale as your hands come to your hips. Exhale, slowly rising up. Toes go out, heels come in. Inhale as the arms come up. Exhale, bending the knees and bending the arms, coming into your goddess pose. Feeling the powerful pose here. Maybe coming to the balls of your toes. So raising the heels. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, rounding the spine as elbows come out in front. Inhale, opening. Exhale, rounding. Releasing the heels if they're still up. Coming back to an opening here. Slowly straightening the arms and legs. Left foot tilts in more. The right foot bends. Coming into a warrior two. Inhale, reversing the warrior. Exhale, coming into extended side angle. Straightening the right leg, coming into Trikonasana one more time, gazing at the left fingertips. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Left palm comes down, folding over that right leg. Left foot can come in a little bit, coming into pyramid pose. Bending the right knee, coming into a three-legged down dog. So here you're gonna inhale forward into a three-legged plank. If you have a chin stand practice here, you can inhale forward into a three-legged plank. Come into chaturanga as you come into your chin stand. Coming back down, inhale to upward dog, and exhale back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, left foot between the hands, paralleling your legs to the side wall again. This time we're going to take our right palm directly underneath your chest. Inhale, the left arm opens up, and exhaling here. Slowly the left palm comes down. Inhaling as the right arm comes up, and exhaling here. And then bringing the right palm back down. You're gonna walk your hands slightly forward, releasing the knees down to the mat. So if this is hard on your knees, you can always double up your mat. We're gonna come into frog pose. So nice hip opener. Maybe coming down to your forearms. If you have a block, maybe releasing your head down to a block. Really feeling a nice opening in those hips and those groins. Relaxing into your frog pose. And taking one more breath here. Planting your palms back into the mat or the floor. Gently tucking your toes under, coming right back into your wide-legged straddle. Inhale, you bring your hands to your waist. Exhale, slowly rising up. Bringing your hands to your heart center. You're gonna bend your right knee as your left toes come up, coming into Dandasana on the right side. Getting that stretch in the inner groin on the left. Inhale as you come back up. Exhale, bending the left knee as the right toes come up. One more to each side. Inhale, back up. Exhale, bending the right knee. Inhale, back up. Exhale, bending the left knee. And inhale, back up. And exhale, coming to warrior two. The left knee bends, gazing over the left fingertips. Inhale as you reverse the warrior. Exhale, coming into your extended side angle pose. Right arm up and over. And slowly straightening that left leg, maybe walking the right foot in a little bit as you come into Trikonasana, gazing at the right fingertips. And the right arm comes down, folding over that left leg for pyramid pose. The left knee bends, coming into your three-legged down dog. Again, if you want to try to take chin balance here, coming in chin balance, otherwise just taking your vinyasa. Inhale forward into a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. And exhaling back to a downward facing dog. Taking an inhale through the nose. And sighing it out through the mouth. On an inhale, bending your knees, gazing forward, walking or hopping feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the arms come all the way up. Exhale, bringing hands to heart center. And taking your right leg into a half lotus. So your right foot's gonna come into the hip crease of your left side. Inhale as the arms come up. Exhale, you're gonna sit back into a chair pose, so feeling a deep stretch in that right outer hip. Slowly folding over. So leg can be straight, arms are straight. Maybe coming into your arm balance here, so the left leg is gonna come outside the left tricep. The right leg's gonna come outside the left tricep. You're gonna create a shelf again with your hands, slowly tilting forward and coming into that arm balance. Slowly coming out of the arm balance here, creating the arm balance. Sitting back again into your chair pose as you slowly rise up. Slowly coming up. Taking your right knee out in front, holding it with your hands. And grabbing your right peace fingers around your right big toe, extending that leg out in front. You can always just hold onto your knee as well. Inhaling here. Exhale, the right leg comes out to the side. Maybe gazing over the left fingertips. Slowly bringing that right knee back in, releasing the right foot, keeping the leg raised. Arms up overhead. Slowly shooting the right leg back, coming into your warrior three. Bringing both palms down to the mat, coming into a standing split. And slowly the right leg comes down, coming into a low lunge. Inhaling here. And exhale, bring that left foot back to a plank pose. Inhaling in plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra, upper dog. And exhaling back to a downward facing dog. Inhaling here. And exhaling. And inhale, bending your knees, gazing forward, hopping or walking, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, the arms come all the way up. Exhale, bringing hands to heart center. So taking it to the other side, taking your left foot into the right hip crease. So coming into a half lotus pose. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, slowly bending that right knee as you sit into your chair pose. Feeling the stretch in the outer left hip. Slowly folding over, extending the leg and the arms. Inhaling here. Again, either staying here, coming into that arm balance. This time the left foot will be on the right tricep. Shifting forward, coming into the arm balance. Wherever you are, slowly releasing back. On an inhale, sitting back into your chair pose. And exhaling as you slowly come up. Grabbing the left knee with your hands. Then taking your left peace fingers around your left big toe. Slowly extending that leg out in front. Or just holding on to the knee without any judgment. Inhaling here. Exhale, opening it out towards the left. Gazing over the right fingertips. Left foot comes back to center. Releasing left big toes as your arms slowly come up. Inhaling here. Exhale, the left foot comes back behind you. Coming into your warrior three. Your hands can be out in front or they can be at heart center, airplaned or behind you. Releasing the palms down to the mat. Coming into a standing split. And then slowly releasing the left foot down, coming into your low lunge. Inhaling through your nose, sighing out through your mouth. Bringing your right leg back into a plank pose. We're gonna slowly come all the way down to our mat on the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Releasing the feet back down to the mat. You're gonna interlace your hands at the base of your spine. We're gonna come up into a locust pose. So inhale as the chest rises and the legs. Exhaling here. With each inhalation, feel the belly rise, and each exhalation, feeling it fall. Slowly releasing back down to the mat. Bringing one cheek to one side. Swaying your hips from side to side or bending your knees and windshield wipering your legs from side to side. Whatever's comfortable for you and releases your lower back. Bring your other cheek to your other side, even yourself out. And then keeping your knees bent, we're gonna come into your bow pose. So taking both hands behind you, grabbing hold for the feet or the ankles. On an inhale, coming up, chest and legs. Exhaling here. Inhaling and exhaling. And slowly releasing. Again, swaying hips from side to side or windshield wiping your legs from side to side. Bringing one cheek to one side, the other cheek to the other side. Feeling your heartbeat. Listening to your breath. And slowly you're going to plant your palms into the mat. Keep your knees wide apart as you come back into your wide-legged child's pose. Countering the back bend. Feeling a release in your back. You're going to interlace your hands at your back this time. Your knees stay apart. You're going to bring your head down to the mat as you slowly reach up and over. So feeling a deep stretch in your shoulders. Slowly releasing your hands back down to the mat. And coming into a tabletop pose. Inhaling here. Exhale, tucking the toes under, coming into your downward facing dog. And then inhale, the right leg comes up, bending the knee and opening the hip. Exhale, right knee to the right wrist, paralleling the shin, coming into your pigeon pose. Inhale as you take a back bend here. Exhale, walking your hands out to the top of the mat, folding over that right shin, releasing into your pigeon pose. Staying here for 5 long breaths. And taking 2 more breaths here, inhaling through the nose. And sighing out through the mouth. And planting your palms now, slowly rising up. Bending the left knee, grabbing hold of the left foot with your left hand. Maybe bringing it into the elbow crease. Coming into a kicking pigeon as your right arm comes up and over. Any variation. Settling into the pose. And slowly releasing that left foot, the right palm comes down. Coming back to a 3-legged down dog on an inhale. Exhale as you bend your knee, open your hip. Bringing life back into that right hip. Reversing the direction in your circles. And then bring your right foot down to meet the left. On an inhale, the left leg comes up. Bending the left knee, opening the hip. Exhale, the left knee to the left wrist, paralleling the left shin. On an inhale, coming into your back bend. Exhale, walking your hands out to the front of the mat, settling into your pigeon pose. Feeling any difference on this side from the other side. Embracing the differences. and relaxing into the pose. Always embracing what you discover about your body today. Not judging it. Taking a couple more breaths here. And planting those palms back into the mat. Slowly coming up. Tucking the right toes under. Coming back to a three-legged down dog as you bend your left knee, open your hip. Make some hip circles in one direction. Reversing the direction. Bringing your left foot down to meet your right. Inhaling here. Exhale, just coming into a seated position. You're going to take your left foot to the inner right thigh. Right hand around the right piece finger, right piece toes. The right piece fingers around the right big toe. Inhale as your arm comes up. Exhale, shifting over to the right. Feeling a deep stretch between your intercostal muscles. Opening up. Feeling yourself open and stretched out to start your day. Inhale as you slowly come up. Arms both up overhead as you exhale, falling over that right leg. Slowly coming up, taking your left leg out so you're coming into a wide-legged straddle. Inhale as you come up. Exhale, slowly folding forward out in front. Slowly coming back up, taking your right foot into your inner left thigh, left piece fingers around your left big toe. Inhale as you bring the right arm up. Exhale, shifting over to the left, gazing underneath that right armpit. Inhale as you slowly come up, squaring off your hips. Exhale, folding over that left leg. Slowly coming back up, taking both feet, soles of the feet together, coming into Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring your hands to your feet. Inhale as you slowly come up, looking up. Exhale, folding forward. Slowly coming up, knees come together, coming into a boat pose, inhaling here. Exhale, coming all the way down to the mat, bending the knees, windshield wiping your legs from side to side. And coming into two back bends here. So you can either inhale and coming into your bridge, maybe you have a block, maybe you want to come into a restorative bridge. Exhaling into the pose. Inhaling again. Exhale as you slowly release back down, upper spine, middle spine, lower spine, back down to the mat. Windshield wiping your legs from side to side, bringing knocked knees together, so bringing both knees together as your feet are to the side. And then slowly preparing for your second and final back bend. Or if you had it, just coming with your soles of your feet together, Supta Baddha Konasana, coming into a Shavasana-like pose. Otherwise, inhaling as you slowly come up and exhaling into the pose. And taking 3 breaths here. Inhaling here. And exhaling all the way back down to the mat. Soles of the feet together, knees apart. One hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Extending your legs out in front or staying in Supta Baddha Konasana for your Shavasana. Palms open alongside your side. Being receptive to all the changes and differences. Being open and active in what you can do. Thoughts, judgments, anything that comes into your mind, embracing them and then letting them go away like clouds on a windy day. Inhaling here and exhaling. And slowly making any subtle movements, fingers, toes, rocking your head from side to side. And bending your knees. Hugging your knees into your chest, rocking from side to side, falling over onto one side in a fetal position. Inhaling here and exhaling. And slowly coming up into a cross-legged seated position. Eyes remain gently closed. Taking these next couple of moments to send love, peace, and healthy thoughts out to those around you, those you don't know, those you met maybe once, those you'll never meet. Sending these thoughts out to everyone. Inhale as the arms come up overhead. And exhale, bringing hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Amy.
You're welcome. Thanks, guys.
It was so nice to practice with all of you. What a good start to the day.
So nice. So have a good rest of the day. I feel like it just kind of goes all downhill from here.
Good way to start it off.
We started off on a good note.
Yeah.
Bye.